To me, Teen Challenge means new beginning. It means life. And I'll forever be grateful that God used Teen Challenge as a vessel to save my family. I had about a year of just doing what I wanted, and then I met someone, of course, a guy who was 10 years older than me and just got out of prison. Kind of a whirlwind. 3 months later, I was pregnant with my son at 19. But soon after his birth, I was just back at it again. I felt like I was a good mom, but I wasn't really there how I should have been. And it got pretty bad, where now I was going in and out of jail, and I knew at this point that I couldn't take care of my kids any longer. So my dad and my stepmom stepped in when I couldn't be the mom that I was supposed to be. But such a blessing in that they weren't taken from me and I didn't have to worry. But again, another identity was stripped from me. Now I wasn't a mom. I was just a drug addict. You can only go so far. There's like limits I used to set on myself where like, okay, I'm doing this, but I'm not doing this, so I'm still okay. But if I get to here, then that's when I have a problem. But you get to there. And so you just keep lowering your limits for yourself until one day I remember I looked around in a room full of people that I had really no idea who they were. I just knew I didn't want to be there any longer. I remember being at a spiritual emphasis in Riverside, and John and Elijah were both there, and we got to sit next to each other and worship the Lord. And I remember I just had my hands raised high, just praising God, and I heard him tell me, "Open your eyes." And I looked up, and all three of us just had our hands raised to the sky, just praising the Lord. And he told me, "These hands that you used to use for the enemy are now raised for me." I think just the obedience and listening to him didn't just change my life, it changed my family's life as well. Today I am married to the man of my dreams, who is also a product of Teen Challenge. We're raising our family just to love the Lord. I have my children, my two oldest children, back living with me, which I never thought that would be possible. And now they're helping me, with the third. My brothers are happily married, living their lives, and yeah.